And good evening. Welcome once again to Eagle Country. We are here at Kennedy High School in Waterbury, Connecticut. Good evening. Mitch Beck with you along with Dave Thoreau. We've got the DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley League Boys Varsity Basketball as seen on Waterbury Cable Channel 16 and YouTube. It is time for the DET Sports Media Game of the Week. It is between the home Kennedy Eagles and their 5-1 record and the Oxford Wolverines, who are coming into the game with a record of 2-4. We will have the introduction of the starters for you, and then the national anthem, and then we will have play-by-play for you in what should be a good contest between Kennedy, who come into the game ranked number 39 in the state, and the Oxford Wolverines, who are ranked number 113. Wolverines lost their last game earlier this week to WCA 72-67. And the Kennedy Eagles upset a defeated number 25 St. Paul Catholic 71-69 in a terrific game. Here we go for the starters for the visiting Oxford Wolverines. Number 2 is Connor Clifford. He's a senior. Number 10 is Gavin Glass. Number 10. Number 11 is Julian Pabst. He is a junior. And we will have number 24, David Zareski. He is a senior. And number 33, William Silva, a junior. For the home Kennedy Eagles, starting will be number 5, Sincere Alves. He is a senior. Number 33 is Lennox Serrano. He is a junior. Number 20 is Chauncey Hicks, a senior. Number 10 is Manny Beeman, a senior. And number 21 is David Zielinski, who you just saw. He's number 21, and he is also a senior. Those are the starting lineups for you tonight. Kennedy Eagles are coached by Armand Lavasser, and the Oxford Wolverines head coach is Dan Rosen. We will now have our national anthem. And yet another wonderful rendition of our beautiful national anthem right here at Kennedy High School. Kennedy High School has won the City and NVL Championship 4 times, 1972, 1989, 1990, and the last time was in 91 when they completed the back-to-back. It's been a while, and they are off to a good start to this season, off to a 5-1 start under first-year head coach Armand Lavasser. We're expecting an exciting contest this afternoon, or this evening, depending upon where you're watching. If you're on the West Coast, picking up the feed through the Ethernet, or through the ether, it's the afternoon. Lennox Serrano and William Silva will jump center. The matching 33s about to go. And Oxford controls. Quick move to the hoop, broken up quickly by Manny Beeman. Ball will be inbounded underneath the Eagle basket. Running their play is Oxford. Going baseline, and he traveled. That was number 10, Gavin Glass. Took steps, made a nice move along the baseline, but forgot the dribble. Full court pressure coming from Oxford, hoping to slow down this quick Eagle attack, but not a chance there. As Lennox Serrano gets his first bucket. 2-0, just underway here in Kennedy and Waterbury. Oxford has the ball stolen. And smart play by Manny Beeman to pull it up. 3-point attempt. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Sincere Alves. And just like that, it's 5-0. Oxford in trouble briefly on the double team. Nice look to get it all the way across. And a good shot by Paps, but it didn't go. And back comes Manny Beeman. Sends it along the far side to Zareski. A quick shot underneath. And Beeman has the bucket. And it's 7-0. Oxford looking perimeter. There's a shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Or Julian Paps. And it's 7-3. Setting up as Alves goes back to Beeman at the top of the key. He looks, goes through his legs a couple of times and gives it up. Long three, goes off the rim and rebounded by Zareski. Quickly moving up the court. Nice move off the glass and in is Pabst. He's got 5 points. All 5, as a matter of fact, for the visiting Oxford Wolverines. Excellent ball movement. Long shot. Gets the backboard, but that's about it. And back comes Oxford. Alvarez not afraid to throw it up. And on the turnover, Beeman sends it across. There's a nice move. High off the glass and in. And Serrano with his second bucket of the game. Quickly dished for a three. That's short. Beeman, Paps go for it. And it looks like it will head with Oxford. I think that went off of Beeman's hands. Inbounding is Pabst. And sends it to the backcourt to Clifford. Clifford and Alves go man-to-man. And turned over. Back to the point and to the outside. Good view, good pass, and another bucket for Pabst. Excellent look for Clifford on that one. Found the open man and able to get it a 2-point game, 9-7. At the top of the key is Zaleski. He moves in, sends it down low, back out the outside. Alves fakes a shot, goes through the point, pivot, and a turnover, and put in. 6 points now for Serrano, and it's 11-7, 4:29 to go in the first quarter. That was dangerously close to a walk, and there's another turnover, and coming back the other way is Kennedy, and we've got a foul. The travel is what the call is. Getting run over pretty hard on that one is Silva. Dan Rosen is going to make his first substitution of the game. Coming out of the game is Clifford, and in is Zach Carbonero. And another substitution. They take out Silva, and Ryan Brincombe is in his place. 4:15 and counting here in the first. 11-7 is the score. I don't know how he got that far without a travel, but they're going to call a jump ball with the possession now favoring Kennedy. It is a turnover, and now here comes Kennedy. That's a long pass for Alves, doesn't hook up, and it will be turned over and head back the other way with Oxford. Julian Paps, the junior, inbounds. Carbonero, he loses control and a quick turnover taken right back. Good move up front. Aren't able to get the basket. Had a couple of opportunities. Carbonero had a shot he missed. Alves now. He faked a shot. And it's Beeman operating. He pulls back and gives it up. Move to the left side, going to the middle, up and off the glass. Nice move. Zelensky is on the board for his first 2 points, and it's back up to a 13-7 spread. Next ball in, we'll have Trueheart coming in. There's a whistle. And we have a holding call. That call goes on Silva. That's his first foul of the game, actually. And they're manning up, going man-to-man. You could hear Coach Rosen scream out man-to-man. Nice pick. Opportunity there. Pull-up jumper is an air ball and quickly turned over to Oxford. Getting a little sloppy with their handing off of the ball. And that shot is a miss. Zareski pulled up for a three, didn't get it. And now the Eagles operate. Alves looks to go through the middle. Nice move. And it doesn't fall. There to get it and put it back in is Serrano. And so far they've had absolutely no answer for the young man. Serrano is 6'2". And he's still a junior. Nice move. Didn't work. They're going to say it went off of Serrano and will remain with the visiting Wolverines. Clifford gets a short breather. He comes back in. Glass goes and takes a seat. Knoxford looking to inbound. Going all the way to the backcourt and bringing it in. Looking to swing the ball wide. Fight their way in. There's a long three and nothing but the bottom of the net. Zach Carbonero hits the three. And it's 15-10. Little full court pressure shown by Oxford. Sent across to Alvarez, who's all alone. His three-pointer is no good. Serrano on the boards again. And this time it doesn't fall. And it comes back the other way as Oxford able to rebound. Clifford thought about a three. Works his way in. Sent around nicely. Ball movement going quick for Oxford. Beeman steals it right out of Paps' hands. He looks to go coast to coast and does. Beeman with his fourth point. And it's 17-10. Clifford goes up and no good. He's fouled. And they're going to get Serrano, I believe. Nope, they called Alves. That's his first foul of the game. Coming in for the Eagles will be Jabari James. And Silva will come back in. And he misses the first. Glass comes back in. Taking a seat is Brincombe and Pabst. This will be live. Clifford at the line looking to get his first point of the game. 7-point difference right now. And he misses both. And rebounded by guess who? Lennox Serrano. Quickly moved up the court. And the roll doesn't go. Rebounded by Oxford. Alves putting pressure on the ball. Almost got a hand on it. Nice give and go. Unable to finish, but kept in. Clifford looks to get it down low. Find the open man. They do, and a nice long three, but a piece of it. I think they got a piece of that shot. I think that was Trueheart who got a piece. Speaking of Trueheart, he goes and misses a wild shot. Serrano with the rebound, kicks it out to Alves. He shows a fake. Nice long shot from the outside. No good. Serrano again. And followed up and in by Jabri James, and he gets his first basket of the game. Under a minute, actually under 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 19-10, 8 seconds to go. Kicked outside for a long three. Got him on the arm. No call. And at the buzzer it would have counted, but it doesn't go. And at the end of one, it's 19-10. Kennedy Eagles leading the visiting Oxford Wolverines after one period. Julian Pabst has 7 points of the 10. The other 3 going to Zachary Carbonero. For the Kennedy Eagles, Sincere Alves has 3. Lennox Serrano has 8. Manny Beeman 4. Jabri James 2. And David Zielinski, he has 2 as well. 2 teams gather around their respective coaches getting guidance. Kennedy really just needs to tighten things up a little bit, not necessarily take as many risky shots. But I think they're feeling very confident in this one. And as a coach, you need to temper that down a little bit and play each attempt as an individual attempt and keep the focus on the one play as opposed to, for lack of a better phrase, showing off. Oxford just has to stop forcing things, take a little bit better shot quality and shot selection. We start the second now. We play 4 8-minute periods in high school basketball here in Connecticut. Down 9, Oxford will get it started. And Gavin Glass gives it up. And Zareski has it. A pass to Clifford doesn't work, but nice quick reaction by Glass to retrieve it and keep the play alive. Nice spin move, and it's going to go off the knee. And out of bounds, Zareski turns it over. Clifford quickly goes and takes a seat. Back into the game is Julian Pabst. Got a 19-second shift and finds the bench. Nice move going through. Quick ball movement, and it's taken away. One pass too many, and Oxford has it now. Excellent look down low and a terrific pass. And Pabst has 9 of the 12 points. Sincere Alves gets the half-court line. Press to the outside. Nice pass and a good play. And getting the bucket, his first of the game, is Chauncey Hicks. Silva now pulls up. Oxford looking to run their offense. You can see a lot of motion, which is good. There's a forced shot, though, and it's picked off by the Eagles. Moving up quickly and getting the roll is Hakeem Trueheart. Oxford looking to get the ball down low. They do. Turnaround is blocked. And back come the Kennedy Eagles. And looked way too easy. Zareski gets the basket, and we have a timeout. It's just like that. It's gone up to a 13-point lead as the Eagles now lead 25-12. .6:17 remains in the first half. 25-12 is the score. For Oxford, really, it's been the Julian Pabst show. He's got 9 of the 12, and the only other person on the board is Zachary Carbonero. So Oxford will inbound under their own basket. Try and make something happen. Julian Pabst with the ball. Goes between the legs. Takes advantage of a pick. Gave up the dribble. Nobody's coming to help. Now he's getting some help. Put down low, and they're going to say it went off of Jabri James, and the ball will stay with Oxford. 6 minutes exactly remaining in the first half. Oxford inbounds, quickly swings the ball around right in front of us now. They're going to call a foul. Silva is called on the foul. That's his second of the game. He might need to go take a seat. Coach Dan Rosen not looking down the bench, so Silva will stay in the game. And they're going to call a turnover. That's Zielinski. Gives it up. Oxford with a chance to try and get something going here. And a nice play by Alves coming from behind and popping the ball out of Gavin Glass's hands. Lennox Serrano back into the game. And Isaiah Tucker checks in. Alves sits down, as does Zielinski. Pabst inbounding. He's looking for help, not getting any, and then finally he finds some help in Zareski, excuse me. Pabst gives it back to Zareski. Zareski goes down low, runs out of room, is surrounded, gets the basket. That's going to count. That's McGuire. Oh, no, it was, that's Zareski. Some changes being made. Coach Levasseur not happy with it. He's discussing it with the referee. Referee not taking any of the coach's guff. Here's the shot. Chance to make it a three-point play. And he gets the roll and does. 25-15. Kennedy leading. Serrano gives it up. That's Trueheart with the ball. He's met by Glass. And Kennedy moving the ball nicely along the perimeter and then forcing their way in. That one rolls off the rim and rebounded by Oxford. Oxford's just not hitting their shots. If they were, they've been good under their own basket. Zareski gets the hoop and was looking for a foul, didn't get it. And it's 25-17. Full court pressure coming from Oxford. They've been good under their own glass, have Oxford been. My little Yoda kind of grammatical destruction there. Moving along the baseline, up and in, and Trueheart has his second basket. Clifford now. He gives it up to Zareski. Zareski tries to make his way through. He kicks it out to Clifford. Clifford works it in. He loses control of it. And coming back the other way are the Eagles. Pulling up for the jumper is no good. Like I said, they've been good under their own basket. Just not hitting them down the other end, and that genuinely is the difference in the game right now. Glass pulling it on the brakes. Paps for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And we're back to a 27-20 game. Eagles missing a lot of shots and Oxford getting the rebounds. If they start making more, this is going to become a very close game. Nice move along the baseline, but pulled up and pulled out. And back to the top of the key. Clifford on the switch. Got a mismatch in the middle. And that shot is blocked. Oxford taking it away again. Defensively, they've been excellent. Just not hitting shots. Clifford for the three and gets it, and it'll count. Clifford with the three, chance to make it a 4-point play. On the foul was, I believe that was Isaiah Tucker. I think, no, it was Jabri James who got called. He was number 25. Clifford with a chance to get the rare 4-point play. Pull this game back to 3. And he does. We've got a 3-point game. It was 15 not too long ago. Alves now looks to go to the hoop and does. It's a talented basketball player, Sincere Alves. He has 5 points. And it's a 5-point game. Oxford moving the ball along the perimeter. There's a long three and nothing but the bottom of the net. That was Zareski for the three. And it's a 2-point game. Oxford battling back in this one. Pass to Serrano. He doesn't have it cleanly. Looks to give it up. That's Manny Beeman. Goes hard to the hoop. Throws one up. And again, another rebound by Oxford. Playing excellent basketball right around their hoop. Nice move. Oxford should slow it down, take their time. And there should be a foul. And it'll go to Beeman with the push. That's his first foul. 4 fouls for the Eagles. And inbounded by Oxford. Clifford with it now. Finds the outside. And moved around to Glass. Glass looks to force his way in. Clifford with it now. He has Beeman all over him. And they're going to call Beeman for a push. Alves for the push. That's the team's 5th team foul. Good job by Clifford. He goes and takes a seat. Entering the game is Carbonero. Going to be inbounded by Pabst. Looks for some help. And gets it. Beeman almost stole it. Excellent ball movement again. Pabst on the outside. Looks to go past Serrano. There's a three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. That's Nathan Bowen. And for the first time in the game, Oxford leads 30-29. They've come all the way back from 15 down. And another Kennedy turnover. We've got ourselves a game here. Pabst now. He falls down. And a great job. Get the ball down low. And nice job by the Eagles to come away with it. Pass to the outside, and we'll have a foul. We'll see who's called. Looks like they're going to call that on 15. That would be Carbonero. That would be his first foul. They're not taking many chances here. And the shot is no good. That's Zielinski. Coming back into the game is Connor Clifford. Second shot, this one's live, and that one's good to the last drop. Less than a minute in the first half, and we are tied. Who thought we'd be there at this point? Outstanding play in the first half. Oxford settling in. I think Eagles a little overconfident in this one. But we'll see what happens. Nice move to the hoop, and it goes. Zielinski again. And with less than 30 to go, Oxford leads 32-30. Manny Beeman with it. Serrano pulls up for three, and boom, hits the bottom of the net. 33-32 with 10 seconds left. Chance to go all the way home with it. Thrown at the net, and it goes. Right at the buzzer. Outstanding first half from Oxford to stay close to the better Kennedy Eagle team. And at halftime, here from Waterbury at Kennedy High School, the home Eagles lead the visiting Oxford Wolverines 35-32. You're watching DET Sports Media's production of the Naugatuck Valley Boys. Varsity basketball is seen on Waterbury Cable Channel 16 and YouTube. Stick around. We'll be back for the second half shortly. And welcome back to Kennedy High School in Waterbury, Connecticut for this DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley Boys Varsity basketball as seen on Waterbury Cable Channel 16 and YouTube. Mitch Beck with you, giving you the play-by-play. Dave Thoreau, the master, the Hall of Famer on the video and audio. He's our engineer today for this DET Sports Media Game of the Week, and it has been that. Oxford got themselves down 15 points, battled their way back, took a brief lead, and at halftime, trailed by just 3. We'll give you some quick stats here for you for the Oxford Wolverines. Connor Clifford has 4. Julian Pabst has 6, 8, 10, 12. Nathan Brown has 3. Zachary Carbonero has 3. David Zareski has 10. For Kennedy, we have Sincere Alves has 5. Lennox Serrano has 11. Chauncey Hicks has 2. Manny Beeman has 4. Jabri James has 2. Hakeem Trueheart has 6. And David Zielinski has 5. That's the scoring summary that leaves us exactly where we are with a 35-32 score with the home Kennedy Eagles, who are number 39 in the state of Connecticut, and the Oxford Wolverines number 113. So we will get underway. Possession arrow, I believe, is favoring the visitors, Oxford Wolverines. They are gathered around their respective coaches. Dan Rosen for the Wolverines and Armand Levasseur in his first year here with the Kennedy Eagles. Looks like Kennedy actually has the possession arrow favoring them. Serrano will inbound. He'll get it to Manny Beeman, and we will be underway in the second half. Oxford establishing who they're going to be guarding, and we're underway. here in period number 3, the start of the second half on this tremendous game so far. Glad to bring it to you here on a Tuesday night. Nicely done. Zielinski a little too careless, and it knocked out of bounds by Zareski. Beeman with it now at the top of the key. Swung around to Alves. They need to get him back into the game. I have a feeling they're going to say it goes the other way. I thought it went off Oxford, but apparently the referee had a better view of it than I did. And Oxford will get a chance to pull this within 1 or tie it. They can hit a 3. Baseline denied by Alves. And give it to Clifford. Clifford with his back to the action. Couldn't see. He had men open. Giving up the dribble down low. Silva with the turnaround. He goes glass and gets it. Silva with his first bucket. And it's a 1-point game. Alves dishes. There's a 3. Goes in and out. Rebounded by Serrano, and his shot is no good. And we'll have a foul. I think they're going to get Silva for that. That would be his 3rd foul of the game. If I can count that far and that high. Serrano with the first shot and doesn't go for the young man. Serrano's a junior and 6'2". He's still got some growing to do. Shoots the second and buries it. We're 2 minutes into the third, and it's a 2-point game. Eagles lead. Pabst looking for some help, gets it. Excellent movement around the perimeter. Nice move all the way to the hoop, but it doesn't go. Zareski with a real good move to the hoop. Just didn't get it. And Alves now directly in front of us. He finds the cutter. And it's Zielinski. And it's back to a 4-point game. This is exactly how the first half looked. Oxford started slow and then worked their way back. Let's see if they do that again. And back to Clifford. He has Alves on him. And there's a force. Referees trying to decide what they want to do. It's going to go to Oxford underneath the basket. And that's a giveaway. Paps just threw it out of bounds past Connor Clifford. And a turnover. Serrano will inbound, gives it to Beeman, and Beeman brings it into the forecourt. He turns on the gas, kicks it out wide. Serrano moves it to Alves. He makes a move to the middle, pulls up. That shot is short, but he's fouled. And I think they're going to get Silva again. They are. That's Silva's 4th by my count. And going to the line is the 5'7" senior, Sincere Alves. And he misses the first. And Silva will go take a seat. Checking in is Carbonero. Silva's going to have to sit for quite a while with 4 fouls. Alves misses both, but it's rebounded by Kennedy and thrown into the backcourt. And they'll call backcourt. Turnover. And Oxford will get an opportunity to pull this one a little closer. They can cut it to 2, even 1. They can hit a 3. Paps pulls up for that three, gets it to roll off, and that'll be a jump ball. Or they're going to, nope, they're going to call the foul. They're actually going to call a foul on Serrano on that. Looked to me like a jump ball, but it is what it is. I'm just running my lips. Excellent ball movement again from Oxford. They work their way to the middle, goes off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Hicks with the rebound. We haven't called his name yet. Beeman goes between the legs, finds Alves. He goes through the center. No good. Rebounded again. Excellent position on these rebounds by Oxford. Here's an opportunity. No good. And rebounded by Beeman. He comes back quickly the other way. Beeman goes through and throws up a chuck at the basket. Doesn't go. Nice rebound. And again, looks like Hicks took a finger to the eye. He's in considerable discomfort and heads off to the trainer. So he goes and takes a seat. He's with the trainer right now. And Oxford with the ball. And a turnover to Beeman again on the in pass. And a turnover back the other way. Alves. And quickly turned over again. And that one never had a chance. Pabst lost control of it. Kicked it out. Excellent play. And what are they going to call? A whistle. Looks like a timeout was called. It is a timeout. 4:06 left here in the third quarter. And the Eagles have expanded their lead by a single digit. 38-34 was 3 at halftime. And now the lead is 4. So glad to have you along with us here. It's a pleasure to always bring you this wonderful action in the Naugatuck Valley League, the NVL. Eagles make their way back. And Oxford will inbound after the timeout. Smart move by Dan Rosen calling timeout there. Looking for some help. They may need to call time again. Nice play up in front. Up and in after the inbound was smacked. Carbonero is there, and he's got 5 points, and it's a 2-point game again. Beeman thinks three, shoots it. Doesn't fall. And Oxford is there to rebound again. That was Carbonero with the rebound. There's a three, and it's short. Alves with the rebound. He gives it up to Beeman. Beeman goes behind the back to escape the pressure. And given to Alves. Alves makes a nice move. Dishes to Serrano. Great move. Great pass. And Serrano finishes. He has 14, Serrano does. Clifford now. He throws up a wild one that Beeman does. Alves finds Serrano, who's wide open again. And Serrano with another basket, and it's a 6-point lead. Oxford needs to settle things down. They're having trouble with the pressure. And there's another opportunity turned aside. Akeem Trueheart was there, got his hand on it. And now Oxford will inbound right in front of their head coach, Dan Rosen. Julian Pabst inbounding, looking for some help. And they find some. And a good opportunity. Pabst throws it in, but there's nobody home. Coming back the other way. And there was going to be no basket. There's going to be a foul. Looks like they're going to call that on Connor Clifford. That would be his first non-shooting foul. Coming into the game is Nathan Bowen. And Clifford goes and takes a seat, get a little bit more size. And it'll be a jump ball. Excellent hands. And the possession arrow favors Oxford. And that excellent defensive play turns into a turnover. Oxford looking, there's another turnover. Excellent play going straight to the hole and off the glass and in. Trueheart with his 8th point. And it's back to a 6-point lead. That was a dangerous play. But they got away with it. There's a 3. Air ball. And Nathan Bowen has it go off his knee and out of bounds. 8-point lead now. Full court pressure being put on by Oxford. Baseline was wide open, going for the jam, but not getting it was Zielinski. And a great move by Alves. Full court pressure now. No help there. Where's Oxford? Looking for the long pass, goes off the glass. Zareski with it. Tries to go baseline. There's a whistle. Looks like we have a foul. Looks like they're going to call that one on Serrano. That's just his second. Beeman will take a seat. And coming back into the game is Jabari James. He had an effective first half. He only had 1 bucket, but he was effective defensively. Sylvan Alves gets fouled. Excuse me. That was Zareski, hits his first foul. 10-point lead now. Glass comes back into the game. Excuse me, that's Clifford coming back into the game. Taking his seat is Glass. They battled. They actually had a 3-point lead at one point, was Oxford, after battling from being 15 down. Now they trail by 10 again. I think throw a lot of respect to Oxford's way. They battled. Kennedy clearly a more talented team. That shot is rebounded and will get a foul called. I think that's going to go against 24. It is. That's Trueheart's first. And Oxford will inbound, looking to get back into this one. No one thought it would be even this close at this point. So kudos, nice play under the boards, and we've got a foul. That one's going to go on Zielinski. That's his first. Going to the line is Zach Cabanero, the junior. He's got 5 points so far. Shoots and buries the first. 1 minute and 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. This ball will be live. And he gets the fall on that one as well. Cabanero has 7 points. Quick ball movement. Zareski goes for the shot, goes in and out, and Paps with the rebound. Oxford has been tremendous under their boards. There's a 3 for Clifford, and it's good. He has 7, and it's back to a 5-point game. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Back out a long 3, and there's Paps with the rebound with an opportunity. He can cut it as low as 2. Long 3, no good. Rebound, no good. Pabst can't get it to go either. Two great shots underneath and unable to seal the deal on either one. And the Eagles will have a chance for the last shot with 10 seconds now to go. They put it in Alves' hands. Alves has 2 seconds, and it's turned over. And we will go to the fourth quarter with just a 5-point difference between these two rosters. Kennedy Eagles lead 46-41 over the visiting Oxford Wolverines. You're watching the DET Sports Media production of the Naugatuck Valley League Boys Varsity Basketball, as seen only on Waterbury Cable Channel 16 and on YouTube, as well as the Starship Enterprise. 5 points. I crack myself up sometimes. 5 points is the difference. Only one in very serious foul trouble in this game right now is William Silva. He has 4 for the Oxford Wolverines. Be interesting to see what Dan Rosen does with him, if he puts him out now or tries to hold Silva for a little bit later on. Silva only has 2 points. David Zareski has 10. Cabanero has 7. Nathan Bowen has 3. Julian Pabst has 12. And Connor Clifford has 7 for Oxford. Sincere Alves has 7. And Lennox Serrano's had a very good game. Has 16 points. Chauncey Hicks has 2. Manny Beeman has 4. Jabri James 2. Hakeem Trueheart has 8. And Javen Zielinski has 7. And that's where we are, where we start the fourth quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Long 3. Nice play by Serrano. They just have not had an answer for Serrano, and he has 18. Pabst goes hard to the basket and gets the bucket. Pabst was hot early, but kind of cooled off. Alves now kicks it out wide. Hard move to the net. No good, and there again, up at a turnover. And that's going to be and 1. Trueheart goes hard to the basket, gets the bucket. And a foul, so the decision is made to bring Silva back in now. That foul was on Nathan Bowen. That was his first. So Silva's playing with 4. And it's a 7-point difference, 7 minutes and 12 seconds left. And Pabst with the rebound. That rolls off of Hakeem Trueheart. It was a good play, popping it out of Pabst's hand, but it rolled off his own shoulder and went out of bounds for a turnover. 7 points with 7 minutes left. Plenty of time for Oxford if you're rooting for Oxford. You're rooting for the Eagles. As Silva, he pulls up, that's short. And Serrano with the rebound. Long 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. Trueheart has caught fire. He's got 13. And it's back to a 10-point game. And another turnover. And we're going to get a jump ball. And Beeman will come back into the game. Taking a seat was Jabri James, who just got into that tie-up. Did a good job. Oxford with the ball, trailing by 10, 6.5 to go. There's a 3. Pabst buries it. And it's a 7-point game again. There's a long three from the corner. That's no good. Serrano gives it up. And going strong to the hoop is guess who? Hakeem Trueheart. He has 15. Pushed out wide. And another turnover to, yes, again, it's Trueheart. He goes hard to the net and gets a basket. No foul called. That looked like a foul to me. And we'll have a travel. It's an 11-point lead again. And Dan Rosen calls a timeout for the Oxford Wolverines. They've battled hard in this one, but now it's an 11-point spread with a little over 5:43 to go. Mitch Beck with you here on a Tuesday night. The MVP, the Hall of Famer, Dave Thoreau, doing all the sights and sounds for you. And we're glad to be bringing you this production of DET Sports Media, the Naugatuck Valley League Boys Varsity Basketball, only seen on Waterbury Cable 16 and YouTube. It's the game of the week, and it has been that for us, hopefully for you as well. Oxford's going to have to get back to doing what was working for them earlier. They've been great under the boards all game. That's been unquestionable. But now their shot selection has been a little iffy, and they've run a little cold. For Kennedy, they've settled things down, and just their skill right now at this point, they are definitely a more skilled team in Oxford. Certainly bigger. And that's just been the difference. They've had absolutely no answer for Serrano. He has 18, and he actually inbounds, and will move forward. Manny Beeman with the ball. Dished off. That's a travel. Serrano couldn't control it and ended up taking steps. Opportunity here for Oxford to cut into the lead. True underdog in this game. They entered it ranked 113th in the state. Waterbury here, Kennedy's number 39, so certainly a wide margin. Kennedy is 5-1. We have a foul. We'll get 13 or 30. Who did they call on that one? Looks like, I think they got Serrano for that one. That would be his third. And another basket. Beeman with it. They're double teaming the ball. Means somebody's open. Serrano down low, and they're not going to stop him, and he now has 20. Both teams with 5 fouls now. 10 points is the difference. 4:46 to go. Nice move down low and a turnover. It's the correct call. I thought it went off of Beeman. They fixed that. And Paps will inbound. Paps looking for somebody to get the ball to. Doesn't have anybody right now. And that's turned over. Good play by Trueheart. He's definitely been the best player in the game so far on both sides. Beeman with a long shot. That doesn't fall. There's Paps with another rebound. Paps looks to bring it up. Needs some help. And a good pass to get it in the glass, but he has it taken away. And they spin it back around. Quickly turned back to Oxford. Teams having trouble with double teams, not moving the ball fast enough. And we should have a jump ball here. And I believe the possession arrow favors Kennedy, and it does. Silva now checks out. Checking back in is Carbonaro. Serrano going to inbound, and he does to Beeman. Beeman, the point guard for this Kennedy Eagle team. Thrown into the corner. Kicked back out to the red-hot Trueheart. He kicks it outside. There's a three. Goes in and out. Trueheart under the boards. And we'll have a foul. And who are they going to call? They're going to get 15. That's Carbonaro. That's his second. Getting close to being in the penalty is Oxford. Serrano kicks it out to Beeman. He thinks three for a moment. Trueheart's been red hot all over the court. It's in his hands now. A hard move to the basket, and that's going to be a charging foul. That's the second on Zielinski. 10-point lead, 3:36 to go. Oxford is going to need a hoop on this possession. And we're going to have a jump ball. Oxford has the possession arrow in their favor right now. Next one will go to Kennedy. And Paps will inbound. Looking for some help. He's going to run out of time. He gets it in. And they treble it. And they're going to call a travel. Zareski moved his feet. And it's a turnover. And playing the zone leaves Serrano open. That pass to Trueheart goes off his hands, and a turnover. 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Oxford's running out of time. They're going to need some hoops. It's at least a 3 or 4 possession game right now. And a turnover to Beeman. Beeman gives it up to Alves. Alves goes to the hole, and a reverse and in. Alves with the hoop. He has 9 and another turnover. And Paps has it. What's the call here? Looks like Oxford will inbound. Not quite sure what the call was or why, but Oxford with the ball. They've been having trouble on their inbounds all game long. And that's Pabst. He's got a man on him. And a nice move momentarily, but not able to be controlled. Now they have 3, and they call the travel again. Zareski getting a little excitable. And he's moved his feet a couple of times. Beeman and Zareski knotted up. Alves for a 3, and it doesn't go. I think that's going to stay with Kennedy. It does. It goes off of Glass's hands. It's a 12-point difference right now. 2.5 to go. And Serrano with the inbound to Beeman. Beeman pulls up for 3 and buries it. That may have been the dagger. It's 15, and it's 15 to go, 2:18. 15-point difference. And yet another turnover. Timeout called by Dan Rosen. They made a good show of it. Got to tip your hat to Oxford. They came into this game heavy underdogs and have battled their way through this entire game. Actually had the lead after being down by 15 in the first half. They got a quick 3-point lead. It didn't last long. but they battled their way back, and we're in this one. They were down by 3 at the half, but this has been all Kennedy in the second half. They've taken that lead and expanded it from 3 to 15. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left in this one. Both teams with 6 fouls. Next one will put them in the bonus. Everything will be after that 1-1 for the next 3, and then everything after that will be a 2-shot foul. You have to expect that the free throws are going to start coming now. And the buzzer sounds ending the timeout. As you can see, they're jumping on that one. Here comes Oxford. Kennedy together, they're ready to go. We're ready to go. Hopefully you're ready to go. Serrano will inbound. He has Beeman in the backcourt. He has Trueheart, who's played fantastic in this one. Beeman pulls up and gives it to Trueheart, about 10 feet in front of us. Trueheart with a nice move. Goes between the legs. Sends it to Alves. Alves looks to see what he's got. Is Serrano. His shot is short. And Zelensky, very emotional young man, he loses the ball. It's out of bounds. That's off Zelensky. And we have a foul. And Zareski will shoot. He's in a 1-on-1. Dan Rosen using this time. He's talking to the other 4 guys. And Zareski makes the first. Minute 50 left on the clock. 14 points is the difference. That one's an air ball. Carbonero checks out, and Bowen checks back in. Trueheart with it, goes behind the back, finds Beeman, who was open. Fouls should be starting now. There's a 3, doesn't fall, and rebounded by Bowen. Oxford moves it into the forecourt, and we'll have a foul. This will go 1-1. I believe they called that on Trueheart. That's just his second foul of the game. Glass on the line. This is 1-1. Makes the first. 13 points is the difference. Minute and a half to go. Shoots the second. Buries the second. Back into the game is Carbonero. Bowen goes back and sits down. And we have another timeout. 12 points is the margin. 64-52. Minute 32 left on the clock. Oxford fighting all the way to the end. I mean, unless there's some sort of a miracle here, Kennedy should come away with the victory. But Oxford there's moral victories, and this was definitely one of those. Oxford has kept this game within reach. They buried themselves early in the first. They fought their way back. They got a lead. And then just the Kennedy talent took over in the second half. And they were able to stretch a 3-point lead to now a 12-point lead with a minute 32 to go. We'll be back on the air with you again tomorrow night here on the DET Sports Media Network, as seen on Waterbury Cable 16 and YouTube. will be in WCA is where I will be tomorrow. Ansonia, okay. Ansonia and WCA. I have such a deep schedule at keeping track of all of it. Beeman now. Nice dish! Trueheart. Trueheart's been fantastic. He has 19 points, minute 18 to go. I have a schedule like Kenny Albert. I'm going to be calling 2 hockey games this weekend, more basketball this week. I'm just everywhere. My wife is more than happy to see that I'm doing all of this. Out of the house and not home. It's how we've been married for 20 years. I'm never home. And missing the second. And that's an obvious foul. And that's Pabst. This will go 1-1. Minute 16 to go. 13 points is the difference. Trueheart has been absolutely terrific in this game. It's all been there. He makes another. It's all been Trueheart and Serrano today for Kennedy. They've absolutely carried the margin with the burden. I was looking for another word, but things slip in and out of your consciousness from time to time when you call enough of these things. Carried the load. That's what I was looking for. It's a very difficult word. It is 4 letters. Minute 5 to go. Another foul. I like that Oxford hasn't quit. They're still battling right to the end. 15 points is the difference right now. Zielinski at the line. He has 7. That goes in and out. And rebounded by Carbonero. Less than a minute to go. And there's a 3, bottom of the net. Boom. That one's good. Zareski hits a 3. He has 14. 12 points is the difference. 52 seconds now on the clock. Be on the air tomorrow at 7. I think I'm on tomorrow, and then I'm on Thursday, and then on Saturday. I'm just Mr. Basketball. Actually have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so when I'm on the air, my breath will be fresh and clean, as opposed to the fact that people are moving away. I would take that as a hint as I need to get to the dentist right away. There you go. Dave offering me a little mouthwash. There's not enough mouthwash in Waterbury to help this breath sometimes. I have to register my breath as a weapon. 52 seconds, Serrano's going to inbound. Alves got himself free. Trueheart with it now. And they'll call the foul. No basket. And that's going to go on glass. They're in the bonus now. Oh, no, they're not. They're still at 1-1. Trueheart to the line. He has 21. This will be 1-1. Make it 22. And he gets the second. He has 22 on the game. 40 seconds. And there's another three. Nothing but the bottom of the net again. Zareski hits 2 consecutive threes. It's an 11-point difference. And they're going to get the foul. So that'll put them in the bonus. This will be a 2-shot foul. It's Trueheart with it. He'll be shooting. He has 22. Serrano has 20. And Trueheart has 22. And I do not mean 20 also. I mean 22. 24 seconds to go. And Dan Rosen empties his bench, giving some guys even a few seconds of playing time. Trueheart now looking for his 23rd. And misses. Long three, nothing but the bottom of the net. Nathan Bowen with his second three of the game. 10 seconds to go. 8 points is the difference. And they'll just let the clock run out. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. Final score. Kennedy Eagles hold on from a very valiant effort from the Oxford Wolverines. So that'll do it from here from the Kennedy Gymnasium in Waterbury, Connecticut. This is Mitch Beck for Dave Thoreau saying thank you for joining us for this DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley Boys Varsity Basketball as seen on Waterbury Cable Channel 16 and YouTube. Once again, our final score, the Kennedy Eagles 70 and the Oxford Wolverines 62. Thank you for joining us. Have a good evening.